I'm Rohan Puri. This session is about how to create a career portfolio and introduce it in an interview. So here are the learning outcomes for this session. To learn how to create our own career portfolio, to know the benefits of a career portfolio, to know how career portfolio influence your career options, this is a really important point, and to know how the career portfolio will identify and evaluate your competences. This is also an important point. What is a career portfolio? A career portfolio is a visual representation of your skills, knowledge, abilities. It also represents your potential. A portfolio also provides an evidence to what you have accomplished in your past. So this is about the career portfolio. Career portfolio is really important. So you need to make your career portfolio really carefully, because it's important for all of us, because whenever you go for an interview, we need to take a career portfolio. Some of the benefits of the career portfolio are: it allows you to be more effective in communicating your interest, your motivation to the potential employer. It also allows you and helps you in choosing a career plan. It also identifies and evaluate your competencies. What a career portfolio contains: transcripts, your diplomas, certificates, your graduation degrees, your workshops, if you have attended any workshops, if you have attended any voluntary programs, you should put that also. Your skills, your potentials. You have to be really careful and honest with your potentials, because you can't lie on that. And some of the activities like leadership activities. If in your past jobs, your school or college, you have done anything related to the leadership, you can put that example. It should be short but a strong example. You put your interest, your hobbies, and etc. Then you also need to put your personal qualities and strengths, and you need to be very careful with your personal qualities and strength also. So now I will tell you some steps to how to create a career portfolio. First of all, decide the format. Your format totally depends upon your career outlook and your job outlook. So you have to be careful with that also. Next, choose a particular presentation binder to put it in. It should be really presentable. So because you have to present your career portfolio in front of the employer who's taking your interview. So it needs to be good and presentable. Then look at your skills. As I told you earlier, you need to be really careful with your skills and honest. You don't need to lie. So just be honest, just be yourself and put your skills in your career portfolio. Then the next step, it's really an important step. You need to look at yourself the way the potential employer will look at you. So from this, you can put your points, you can judge yourself also. Next point, you need to show some of the point that can showcase your skills. So you need to give some strong examples from your past, which you have done in your school, college, or past job. Anything related to your job, which should be a strong but a small point. It should not be a large point, because employers don't like a long history of yours. They need just a small point, but it should be a strong point. Next step, customize your portfolio to a job description. This is also an important step. So the last step, you need to keep a copy of your career portfolio, and you need to regularly upgrade it, because as you do the job, you change the job, you get the job position in the job. According to your work, you have to regularly change your career portfolio. So these are some steps of the career portfolio you need to follow, with which you can make a good portfolio which is presentable. Now I will tell you how to introduce your portfolio in an interview. First, you go into the interview room. You don't need to be in a hurry. There is a specific time, there is a right time and a wrong time to introduce a portfolio. So don't just go inside the room and just hand over your portfolio to the interviewer. So first, the interviewer will ask you a question. Think of an example you have given in your portfolio in your mind, and then answer it. After answering his or her question, you can say that I have the same example related to this question in my portfolio. Then if he says that you can show him smoothly and quickly find that page, find that example, and just show him. Coming to the end of the interview, the interviewer might ask you a question that, do you want to share something with us? Then you can show him the project which you feel that is most special and that you're proud of. If he doesn't ask you this question, you can ask him, can I show you something from my portfolio, or can I share something with you? If he says yes, then do the same thing. So this is how you create your portfolio and you introduce in the interview. So here we come to the end of the session, and I hope you enjoyed this video and I was able to give you some important information about the career portfolio. Thank you and best of luck. So my friend Ashwini and Shishir will tell you something about career portfolio. Ashwini, go ahead.
I'll discuss about the importance of career portfolio in applying for a job in the various organizations. So, like starting from the school to college and everywhere in the life, it plays very important role. It has all your past evidence of performance, your work experience in the organization, every record. So it plays very crucial role in the application of a candidate for the job in any organization. And also, without the most important thing about career portfolio is, without career portfolio, you cannot apply for a job in any organization. So it's very important.
So thank you, Ashwini, for telling us the importance of the career portfolio. Now Shishir will tell us something about the career portfolio.
Hi guys, my is Shishir. So I want to share you something why portfolio is important in your career to build up. So in career portfolio, you need to make it very properly. So you have to put your headshot picture. So everyone will check first your picture, then he will go for checking your portfolio. So you have to put your experience, how many job you did, and how the experience you got. So in next, you have to put your graduation you did and how is the mark. So everything you have to check it very properly. So it's very important to careful about this career portfolio. Thank you.
So thank you Shishir and Ashwani for sharing your experience about career portfolio.
A career portfolio is a collection of documents that you've accumulated throughout your academic and employment history. It could be anything from a writing sample that you're particularly proud of to an accomplishment you've gotten, such as a degree or an award or a certificate, something that you would want an employer to see while you're interviewing with them. Resumes are only about a page to 2 pages long, and so you don't sometimes get the opportunity to showcase your best talents to the employer, because interviews are typically only 30 to 40 minutes long. So a portfolio can back up all the claims you're making on your resume. Portfolios can take the shape of anything from a leather-bound folder to a flash drive to a website. It's really up to your creativity and what skills you possess. So that's kind of a great way to showcase to your employer, hey, I have these skills. I have computer skills. I was able to type up all my documents and put them together in a book for you to see. For a website, you can showcase your web skills. You can showcase skills that you have for organization, for typing, for proofreading. It's a great opportunity to show who you are as an employee. It's a great way to get an internship because employers want to see who you are and the skills you possess. So kind of something to look out for, though, while you're doing this is an employer may not want to see your portfolio. They may see it when you walk in, but they may not know how to bring it up in conversation. They want you to bring up the fact that you brought in this portfolio with the documents. So then there's always kind of this, well, how do I put it into conversation? How do I bring in my portfolio without seeming too awkward or too eager? Something to look for is an employer will often give you clues saying, what skills do you possess as a writer, or what are some of your accomplishments that you've had at your past employment? This is a perfect time to say, well, I have I wrote a paper at my internship that I'm particularly proud of. If you want, I have an example, and then take it out and show it to them. But always make sure that you are in control of your portfolio. Your employer has no idea how your portfolio is set up. You do. So always make sure that you have the portfolio set out and you can turn the pages for them. You don't ever want them searching through your portfolio trying to look for the example that you want.